Today, we're diving straight into a fascinating mystery of family secrets and hidden truths, and we're going to map it all out into a really clear, structured journey. We'll be looking at a story that proves the past is rarely as quiet as it seems, breaking down exactly how two sisters managed to unravel a decades-old mystery, using nothing but their wits and a few clever clues.
Seriously, think about it for a second. What secrets might be hiding in your own family's past? Just imagine exploring a dusty, forgotten attic during a summer trip to your grandfather's quiet little village. You're fully expecting to just find, old furniture and dusty trinkets, but instead, you stumble upon something that completely shatters your entire understanding of your family history. Well, that is exactly the wild situation our two main subjects find themselves in.
Section 1. The Hidden Photograph. An unexpected discovery in a dusty attic. To really get the architecture of this mystery, we first need to look at the two sisters at the center of the whole thing. It's a classic balancing act. On one hand, you have Ananya, the elder sister, who is famously calm, collected, and super responsible. And on the other hand, there's Mira, the younger sister, who is fiercely adventurous and just endlessly curious. Ananya's grounded nature perfectly anchors Mira's adventurous spirit. And as we're going to see, they are absolutely going to need this exact combination of traits for what comes next.
So it's actually Mira's totally boundless curiosity that kicks off this entire chain of events. While poking around their grandfather's old house, she discovers this ancient book. But the book itself isn't really the prize here. It's what was tucked away inside of it. They find a faded old photograph of their grandfather standing right next to a large wooden chest. And what's really bizarre is that this chest is covered in these very intricate, mysterious carved symbols. It's clearly a deliberate clue left hidden in the attic.
But here's where it gets really good. On the back of that very photograph, they find a cryptic message scribbled in ink. The truth lies where the river meets the banyan tree. I mean, it's not a direct set of instructions, right? It's a literal puzzle. It's an invitation pulling them toward a very specific geographic spot in the village. This one simple sentence acts as a spark that drags these sisters into a completely hidden world.
Section 2. Following the clues, navigating the grandfather's old map.
Intrigued? Absolutely. So they don't just wander aimlessly hoping for the best. Armed with an old, fragile map they found tucked inside that same ancient book, they head out right at sunrise. This journey takes them deep beneath the village itself. First, they're trekking down these totally abandoned pathways, completely off the beaten track. Then, they're carefully navigating around forgotten wells, which ultimately plunges them into actual hidden tunnels beneath the town. They have to solve all these environmental puzzles their grandfather specifically left behind, all leading to their ultimate destination, the giant banyan tree. It really is the perfect test of Mira's fearless drive and Ananya's careful logic.
Section 3. The Mysterious Follower. A threat lurking in the shadows.
Now, right as they're working their way through these creepy hidden tunnels and getting closer to their destination, the whole vibe of the story shifts. The tension completely skyrockets because this is suddenly no longer just a fun little family treasure hunt. The sisters realize with a chill that they aren't alone down there. Someone is following them. A mysterious man has appeared in the shadows, actively tracking every move they make. And it becomes painfully obvious that he is absolutely determined to intercept this secret before Ananya and Mira can get to it. The stakes just went from 0 to 100.
Section 4. Beneath the banyan tree, reaching the final destination. Fueled by pure adrenaline, the sisters rely on each other to outpace this pursuer, and they manage to reach the giant banyan tree right beside the river just as the sun is starting to set. Knowing the quote from the photograph by heart at this point, they know exactly where to dig. They get deep beneath the massive roots and boom, they unearth their grandfather's secret. But actually, scratch that. It wasn't the carved wooden chest from the picture. Instead, they pull out a heavy locked metal box.
Section 5. Uncovering the true treasure. Exposing a decades-old crime.
Okay, so this is the crucial part, because what they actually found inside that metal box completely subverts everything you'd expect. When we hear about hidden maps, secret tunnels, and buried boxes, our brains immediately jump to pirate gold, shiny jewels, material wealth, right? While the reality inside this box was entirely different. No gold. Instead, they discovered a huge collection of faded letters, official documents, and rock-solid evidence pointing to a massive historical land fraud that would have literally stolen all the village's farmland decades earlier. Reading through these letters, they finally understood their grandfather's secret. Decades ago, he was the one who bravely uncovered this massive conspiracy. But rather than just blowing the whistle immediately and putting the whole community in danger from some very powerful people, he hid the evidence. He did it to protect the vulnerable villagers, just waiting for the safest, right time to expose the truth. He laid a trail, trusting that someone smart and reliable, namely his granddaughters, would find it when the time was right.
And this brings us right back to that mysterious guy chasing them through the tunnels. Guess who he was? He was actually the grandson of the very person who committed the original land fraud. He knew about the stash and was desperately seeking to destroy the evidence. His motivation was simple: keep his family's incredibly dark secret buried forever.
But Ananya and Mira? Oh, they were not about to let that happen. Showing immense bravery, they didn't back down or run away. They took that metal box and marched all of those documents straight over to the authorities. By taking that leap, they ensured the truth finally saw the light of day, effectively saving the village's land from being taken. They came home that day not with pockets full of shiny gold, but as absolute, undeniable heroes to their community.
Looking back on their crazy journey, the sisters realized something profound. Their thrilling adventure hadn't given them material wealth, but something way, way more valuable. True treasure isn't cash or jewels. It's honesty. It's having the raw courage to stand up for the truth, even when bad actors are literally chasing you down to hide it. And above all else, it was that rock-solid, unbreakable bond between the two sisters, that flawless mix of calm logic and adventurous curiosity that actually saved the day.
So after unpacking this amazing journey of integrity and grit and seeing firsthand how clues from the past can literally protect the future, I want to leave you with one final, pretty provocative thought. When you're faced with a difficult truth, if you were forced to choose, what is your true treasure? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope you found this deep dive into family history as gripping as I did.